Well, I'm alive. Barely.
Hi guys. So, I'm alive. Barely. I just finished dialysis. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna pass out and my heart was doing all weird things and I was so tired and so thirsty. They recommended I stay, but I thought, no, I'll make I'll make this video. No, I know. I don't know what's wrong with me because I didn't take the time to seek out medical advice, but I thought I'd put this up with a lot of unanswered questions. I know a community tab would have sufficed, but I wouldn't get my AdSense then. Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kidneyjay. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks, and this is a Foodie Beauty update video. She released a video last night simply called an update. In the thumbnail there was a poorly looking cat, and it says, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I edited it and just kept the parts I want to speak on. So before we do get started, you guys know the drill. Squeeze some lemon juice on that like button, salt that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and leave a comment. Love hearing from you, love learning from you. So let's get into this, shall we?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it was, the 19th, maybe around noon. I started feeling really dizzy and nauseous. And I just want to sleep. So I went to bed. And it just kind of went downhill from there. I had chills, fever. I haven't eaten anything since the 19th, except for I tried having water, and then I tried having water with salt, sea salt and lemon, and that's just too gross, and I know I'll throw it up. So I only threw up once, but the nausea's bad. I have really much of an appetite, but I'm gonna try, for energy's sake, to have something healthy, just even a few bites, because I want to try to get the energy to go see a doctor.
Okay, so you guys know my drill. I go into these videos basically believing anything anyone says, foodie, whoever it is, what they're feeling medically, what the doctor says. If they're lying, then that's on them. So I know all the theories out there, how she's just in hiding from the Kuwaiti government. She's maybe just business as usual, and she doesn't want to show her face because she's supposed to be accountable now that she for sure has diabetes. And I'm not qualified in any capacity to diagnose anyone. But if I were to make a diagnosis, I would say she has a raging case of asinitis. She is so asinine, so stupid to pull this. Imagine being a uncontrolled type 2 diabetic in a foreign country just off the cusp of a kidney infection. Think about that, a kidney infection. That's not, that's a major organ that is infected. Fun fact, I lost my kidney function because of a kidney infection. Long story short, the twin of mine had a flu. My parents thought I had the same flu when I started to show the same symptoms. Family doctor agreed. I did not get better. Took me to a children's hospital and was told that basically I had something called bilateral reflux, where the urine goes up into the kidneys and damages them and infects them. I had a fever. I had all that good stuff. Not saying that this is what Foodie Beauty has. I'm just saying, how stupid do you have to be to have all these health issues and just decide to wait it out and have lemon juice and salt water? Might as well just throw some tequila in there.
I think this has been the most sick I've ever been in my life, honestly. I don't know how to explain it, just like headache, dizzy, the nausea, the chills, the fever. Being thirsty. I know, coincidentally, I get sick right after I go see the camel again, and it spits in my face.
So most people were speculating and saying it's most likely not MERS. I kind of agree with that. I think it's rare to catch it, but you are more at risk for catching it from an infected camel if you have diabetes, cancer, lung disease, heart disease, or kidney disease. So check for 2 of those. Um, and God, that's not normal. You're not supposed to be using your CPAP as a device to help you assist your breathing 24/7. Yikes on bikes. I'm also going to address this because I get a lot of questions, and people will say, do you think she's in kidney failure? Do you think she's in kidney failure? Will she need dialysis like immediately? So here's the thing, what she's describing actually does describe how I felt with end stage renal disease. You're tired all the time because your body is not producing hemoglobin like it should. You are nauseous because of all the buildup of toxins that are not being cleaned out. You are short of breath because you have fluid buildup called pulmonary edema, which is basically it's water on the lungs. Simply put, because your kidneys aren't doing their job in removing fluid. I don't know. Who knows? He also sounds like he is suffering from very untreated diabetes, type 2 diabetes. So who knows? But I'm going to probably say not dialysis right now. But I do think she has something more acute going on because of that fever. That fever is obviously a clear indication of her body trying to fight something.
I have sores inside my nose that are really painful. Oh, I don't know where they come from. I don't know if it's from the CPAP or what. I don't know when I'll be alright. I don't know if I'll have to go into the hospital. I hope not, but I have a feeling that I'll need to probably get on some fluids or something.
Okay, Foodie has put a price on her health, and I'm going to wrap this up. Well, I'm probably going to talk more. Sorry. But she put a price on her health when she decided to move to Kuwait and abandon Canada and our universal health care, which granted has its hitches, has its hiccups, has its problems. I've seen it firsthand. But there is no doubt in my mind there would have been at least 2 to 3 trips to the ER if this were happening in Canada. Why? Because it would not cost her a penny. And I say that in the roundabout way. Don't come in my comments. You pay taxes, you're paying for it. Yeah, I get how all that works. But essentially, she would go and not have to pay a thing. She decided to move to Kuwait and abandon that, knowing her myriad of health issues she has. And since we're here, and I don't like bringing him up on my channel at all, but where is that feces loving, freeloading husband of yours, Foodie? Why, husbands, end quote, why has he not taken you to the ER? Wow, that would speak volumes to me. We've all been there, we've all been sick, and we did not want to go to the hospital. We all, I'm sure, have had a loved one intervene and say, listen, you're going to the hospital because I love you and I don't want to see you die. Where's that energy? And then I just want to end with sepsis, how this could possibly turn septic quickly. The relationship with sepsis and kidneys are twofold. You could have a kidney infection, which Foodie said she did have, and that could turn septic quickly, as well as sepsis causes kidney damage. Doesn't matter the origin of the sepsis. So there's that as well. Thank you guys for listening. I know this went way too long, longer than I thought. So I appreciate your time, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Bye now.